Well, first of all, if we've not met, let's say hello. My name's Steve Twynham, and I've been with Network B2B now as an area partner for over 20 years and look after a number of groups across the UK. Now, this presentation is that I put together. It's all about 9 steps to business networking success. Because there are some key steps that really turn somebody from what I call business amateur networker to a professional. So thank you for taking time out to listen to this. I'm going to share some things with you today. Okay, so the first thing that I'd like to share, and this is the biggest question I get asked, about what's the biggest thing you could give me, Steve, about building a networking success, and it's show up. It's show up on a regular basis. Ideally, attend every meeting. From a network B2B perspective, of course, we say attend 3 out of 4. You see, successful networking is all about building relationships and trust. And if you don't attend on a regular basis, that's one big thing that you are not doing. You're not building that relationship and trust. Now, put those meeting dates in your diary. Okay, make them part of your sales and marketing plan to show up on a regular basis. Sometimes, yes, occasionally things crop up that you just can't make it. But let me put it this way. If I were to arrange a meeting with you today or suggest could we meet at 3 o'clock and you've already got something in your diary for that day, you wouldn't cancel that thing in your diary to meet me. Okay. And the same is attending your networking meeting. If they're in your diary and somebody wants to meet you at 8 o'clock and your meeting's at 8 o'clock, then suggest another date. Okay. So it's important that you attend ideally every meeting, but 3 out of 4 meetings. And sometimes I hear that, oh, there's no visitors coming to the meeting today, so I don't think I'll attend. It's not just about that. It's about working together as a group, as a collective, sharing things with one another. And how do you know that one of your members on that particular meeting has not got a great referral for you? Okay. So first of all, show up. Okay. The second bit is prepare your 60-second presentation. Be clear about what you want will help you get high quality referrals. And attend the 60-second presentation training from Network B2B. Okay, looking forward to seeing you on one of those. If you want to join me on that, the one I do is called Confused People Say No. So prepare your 60-second presentation. Think about what you want to say. Think about who you are asking for an introduction or a referral that morning. Don't waste this opportunity. So very often people just share what they do and don't ask for help. So don't just think about your presentation the morning that the chair asks you to start. At least think about it the day before. Make the most of your 10-minute presentation when it's your turn. Very often you hear people say, oh, I didn't realize it was my 10 minutes this morning and I've not done anything. What a wasted opportunity. Make the most of your 10-minute presentation. And that could be about your business. It could be your story. It could be a connection of your story. It could be a connection about your business. It could be either. You can mix it up, but make the most of it. There's a big difference, between knowing and understanding. And sometimes in the 60 seconds, people will say, well, you all know what I do. My question is, do they understand what you do? And that 10-minute presentation is a great way to build that understanding. Invite people to come along to your group. Who would be a great connection to invite for your fellow members? What's missing in your group? We know the Network B2B office do a great job of inviting, but how about you as a member inviting somebody along to the group? Okay. I don't know if you find it, but I get invited to lots of other networking groups, maybe you, but when was the last time you invited somebody to your group? Okay. So again, why not invite somebody along who might be a great connection and become a great member with your group? And it's not just about the weekly meeting. People often forget this. Have your fellow members in mind throughout the week. Have their contact details in your phone. That you never know when an opportunity might crop up. Okay, a very quick story. It was a summer's day or a summer's evening. We're enjoying a glass of wine with one of the neighbours, and one of their daughters arrived home. I asked her how she was doing. She said, "I'm doing okay, Steve. I've finished my university course in event management, but I'm struggling to find a position. Sent loads of CVs out, but getting either rejections or just no replies at all." I just said I could help you there, maybe. Her name was Tilly. I said, "Tilly, I could help you. One of the girls in one of the groups that I run has an event management company. How about if I put you in touch with her?" And I did. Okay. So my point is, I didn't go out that night thinking I'd got to get a referral for a network B2B members. That's not the way we work. You know, we want to do that in a natural basis, and we want a referral to be meaningful. But as soon as she mentioned event management, because Fiona attends on a regular basis and we've got a great relationship, I was quite happy to refer her on. So remember, it's not just about the weekly meeting. Actively listen in the meeting and make notes. There's a big difference between listening and actively listening, and make notes of what people are asking for, because you forget. Okay. A blunt pencil has a bigger memory than sometimes our brains have. So make sure you get those notes down and actively listen. And I see people sometimes especially on Zoom calls, who are not, they're too busy playing about with another computer, tinkering with the phone, reaching over here, reaching over there. They're not listening, right? Actively listening is a skill. So actively listen and make notes to what people are asking for, because trust me, as soon as the meeting's gone, if you've not made a note, you will forget. Okay, so another great tip. Arrange one-to-ones with your fellow members. I've already touched on this. Take the time to really understand what your fellow members do. There's a massive difference between knowing and understanding. And if you're going to arrange the one-to-ones, make sure you get them in the diary. Okay. And that one-to-one, I'll stress this, is not a sales pitch. It's not two members trying to sell to one another. Okay. It's two members working out how they can help one another best. And one of the great phrases to use in that one-to-one session is, "So how can I help you?" Okay. So how can I help you? Or another great phrase to use is, "Who do you know who?" So if you're an accountant, for example, right, who do you know who may be struggling with the accounts? If you're an IFA and you're having a one-to-one with me, who do you know who might be looking to think about how they could best make use of their pensions? Okay. If you're saving money on their utility bills, who do you know who that might like to save money on their utility bills? So arrange the one-to-ones. Okay. But important is follow up. Follow up on those one-to-ones. Follow up on the introductions and follow up on the referrals. It can be rather embarrassing, if you've put a one-to-one and you don't follow up. You say, "Steve, I'd love to arrange a one-to-one with you," but then nothing follows up. And then people get embarrassed because you think you forgot about it, you're not interested, gets a bit awkward. And it's same with an introduction, or it's same with a referral. Follow up while they are warm. Don't let them go cold. Okay. You don't have to jump in like all flying, all singing, all dancing as though you're trying to close the sale straight away. That's not what it's about. It's about just following up and having those gentle conversations. So please, one-to-ones, introductions, or referrals, follow up. And play the long game. Build relationships up. Okay. That's what it's all about. So show up, plan your 60 seconds, make the most of your 10-minute presentation, actively listen as well, follow up as well. Just some 9 steps really to help business networking a success for you. Play the long game and build those relationships up. And become a business networking professional. You will meet many, many amateurs out there that just want to come along to a meeting, grab your contact details and start email blasting you. That is not what networking is all about. Put yourself above that. Become a business networking professional. Enjoy just listening and following up on these 9 steps to business networking success. Just wanted to share a few things with you this morning. And whatever you're doing for the rest of your day, have a wonderful, wonderful day.